the human intelligence in the brain is crushed by the ideologies of the human race. They crush the invisible intelligence so that they can put the brain and the intelligence into a bondage. The bondage through which they can control the minds and the intelligence. The intelligence of a human body in the brain is invisible. The universe has greatest powers, and we see, and what I have written is that all the powers that are greatest are invisible. If we take air, when it flows, thunderstorms come, uproot the trees, and voices are heard of the storms, but we don't see the wind, we don't see the air. Though it is so powerful, but it is invisible. You take the waters, very powerful, but the force inside the waters are invisible. When devastating floods come, the civilizations have been drowned, homes, everything. The floods have ruined this earth many times. And it is written in all the scriptures how powerful the floods were. Human race couldn't stop it. No ideologies could stop it. No religion could stop it. Whether it is air, water, take the fire. When the fire burns, you take a log, put it on fire. The log was a part of a tree which has taken its energy from the earth. It is in a different color. But when you burn a log, we see first the blue flame, then the yellow flame, and with the most intensity when it burns, the log emits an orange flame. These different colors are the colors of the lava itself. When we see deep inside the earth, the lava, that is also of the same color, orangish red. These powers, whichever are there in the universe, are invisible. We plant a tree, a growth takes place from the seed. Has anyone seen how it is growing or what is making it grow? We just see the plant coming up, taking a shape, becoming a tree. We only see it through the eyes, their effects. But the forces we do not see. How this plant has become so big into a tree, how the wind is blowing, how the air is affecting us, how the fire is created. Everything which has got power in the universe, including the human intelligence, has the greatest power. But they are all invisible. Every power is invisible. And the greatest power of the universe, who created the universe, the biggest power, we call him God. And nobody has seen God. Invisible again. The greatest power, the creator of the universe, is invisible. But still, we have seen the human race has always been trying to control the other human race by the power of their ideologies, the thoughts. And these things have come, history has been repeated again and again. We read in the scriptures, we read in the history books how the kings and the queens and big powerful people had come and they ruled the world. None of them ruled the world because their power was once there, but then it got diminished because that was not the real power. The real power still is there. The power of wind, power of fire, power of water, the power of intelligence, which is an invisible power in a human being. We are the children from the celestial realms sent by God here, powerfully and very intricately engineered. Very, very intelligently engineered we are. And that power is inside the brain, the power of intelligence. That intelligence power is used to create many things. We make aeroplanes, we make ships, we make plenty spacecrafts, everything is created by the power of the intelligence, which has been given from Creator, as I said, very, very intelligently engineered inside the brain to create it. These powers inside the human being in the ancient time had more and more effects. The people will go from one place to the other through the portals. Because this body of ours is in a bondage of a skin. We stay within the skin. But during the ancient times, the powers of intelligence were more. People knew more things, and they could come out of the skin and go through the portals to other places. Every religious scriptures have this written in it. How the gods, they call the powerful ones, would go from one place to the other place. Whether it was Elijah who went, whether other gods and goddesses of other religion also. The same thing. They were higher intelligent beings who once were on this earth, and they knew the powers. Telepathy, if you take, it is communicating from one brain to the other brain. We just transfer our thoughts through telepathy to someone else, called as extrasensory perceptions. The same thought that we are thinking, somebody else is thinking somewhere else, and suddenly we meet that person with the same thoughts. And then, what was it? It is the power of the brain, power of the invisible intelligence that created that waves to touch the other brain, and it is gone there. Healing powers are there. When people are highly evolved inside of them, not all, but some, and they create such an aura around them, like the sun, it has its own rays and it spreads out to give to anyone. Certain kind of people are gifted with the powers of healing. And when they pray for them or send the powers of coming well, becoming well, a person becomes well. That is known as the healing powers. They heal the aura of the person. And in the biblical narratives I have seen and read, and I'm taking certain examples from there, that how much the power was there in the human intelligence, gifted by God, which we also have, but we do not know about it. If we use it intelligently, like anyone who deeply meditates, slowly with 5 minutes, 10 minutes of meditation, slowly becomes a meditation for 1 hour, 2 hours also. And then during that meditation, you go from the realm where you are sitting to the other realm, transported totally. Your body leaves through your thoughts, through your mind, through your intelligence. The body is transported somewhere else. And you are in the other realm from where you are charged, blessed, and more intelligence is feeded inside your intelligent brain. And when you come out of that meditation and you finish it, it is really difficult to slowly open your eyes and come back to this skin body of ours. But when you come out, you are so relaxed and you are more charged. Lot of intelligence comes and given to you to write something, and you are fed like a computer is fed with things. You are fed with intelligence because that is what you are focusing your thoughts on. So those intelligent things come to your intelligent brain that is invisible. And then you write or you speak something which otherwise was not with you, but you got it through your powers of intelligence, which was again fed and charged. This is the power of meditation. Because I do it, I get the informations, I write whatever the thoughts come into my mind, and then I put it in the writings. It is so powerful. Many a times, all of us have dreams, and in the dream, we are sleeping on a bed, but we go somewhere else. We are walking, we are talking, we are meeting people, and the moment the dream is over, there are certain reactions that happens. Either you come back with a jerk into your body again, or to come out from that slumber of the dream is difficult. You come out and then again you fall back into sleep. You come out slowly. The body is very slowly takes you back into its skin, because the thoughts, the intelligence, and the invisibility of you had gone somewhere else, and it is coming back very slowly. At times you are confused whether you got up in the evening or in the morning hours. We all have this experiences, and these are the experiences to prove that we are really engineered with a very high intelligence. Jesus was on a boat and the storm came. The tempest was there. The apostles got afraid that he was sleeping and the boat may drown. Said, "Why are you worrying? I am there." He gets up, he calms the storm. What was that power? The power was the greatest power. These are very different people who walked on the earth. Again, the descriptions of all these are below in the video. You can go through them. The centurion, Roman centurion, whose servant got paralyzed, and he came to know that Jesus was around, who's a healer. The belief was there, and he told Jesus that this has happened and please come and heal my servant. He said, "Okay, I'll come." Then the centurion says the most powerful thing to understand. He says, "I have the power over my soldiers. I am in a place of authority. I tell my soldiers to come, they come. I tell them to go, they go. You are in the authority of your powers. Even from the far off place, if you say, 'Heal, my servant will be healed.'" He knew that Jesus has the powers of the healing. And that is given to very, very higher beings who come and walk on the earth and leave us to understand as a code we all are the children of this celestial realm, and we do have their powers also, provided we believe. In the Old Testament, there's a prophet Elisha, and war was going on between the Israelites with the Syrians. They were very powerful, Syrians very powerful. Elisha was with the Israelites, a prophet with great power. And he could hear through telepathy what the king in his camp is making a strategy of attacking the Israelites. And he would tell the Israelites what is happening to them, what will happen, how the war is going to take place tomorrow. And the Syrian king was really upset about it. So he turned his strategy into different. When he turned it into different at the last moment, Elijah made them blind. They couldn't see. And they were taken from the place of attack, where the attack was to take place, to the other place. And there, they didn't know what they have come here for. Who are they? Where are they? The attack was to be somewhere else, and they are somewhere else. This is the powers. The great masters had come, and they have left these stories for us, because when they walked on this earth, they walked as humans, but they left us with the understanding that there are very, very great powers of intelligence that human brain has got, and we too can use it in a better way. The bones of Elisha were in his grave, and after many, many years have passed, there were some bandits of the Moabites. They had looted somewhere and they were running away. One of them died, and they had put the body of that person into that grave that was lying. They never knew whose grave was it. It was. And that man just got up. It is written in 2 Kings chapter 13, verse 20-21. You can get all of this in the descriptions. And this man just walked, changed. That is the power of the bones of that person. What more powerful that person would have been. We still have people walking on this earth with great powers. They have the powers of the universe and the intelligence that they use for the proper things, rather than things which the brain gets and get into manipulations. Do not get manipulated by the ideologies of the world. They have no powers. They have come, very, very powerful people have come, ruled this earth, tried to rule this earth. Now we can't even see the ruins of the palaces and the homes or the wealth, all looted off, finished, gone. Only the names are there. But the powerful ones who came and who left their mark to make us understand how intelligently engineered we are and how powerful is the brain. Do not let your brain become into a bondage of anybody's ideologies. The ideologies and the bondages that they make, and people fall into that trap, they are used by them because they want to make a person believe what they want them to believe. You become a slave. The great intelligence, the gift that God has given you in your mind, you have sold it to the bondage of ideologies instead of being more charged with the intelligence by going more towards the powerful one up there. The most powerful intelligence we Name him God. You can sit in the morning hours, do your meditations, pray to God. See how powerful you become. It will be not easy for you even to sit with people with less intelligence, because your brain will not register their foolish talks. You become a different being. All the meditations, all the prayers, and all the powerful things that you have within you is disturbs. Like if a ocean, you're sitting besides the ocean and very calm waters are there. Somebody comes with a brick or a stone and throws it. The ripples are created and the water is disturbed. This is what happens to the intelligent brain. It becomes very different. It doesn't want people to spoil their calmness. They want to use their time for better intelligent things, more powerful things. You become so powerful. Your brain becomes so powerful. Your intelligence becomes so powerful if you use that invisible power. So when you think of yourself and your intelligence, always think of the water, of the air, of the fire. They have invisible powers. Nobody can see it, only feel it. The human can only destroy. That's all, the nature. But when nature takes its toll, the humans are destroyed. The civilizations are destroyed. The most powerful ones are destroyed. Only one thing that can support you is the intelligence of your brain. Guard your intelligence, the invisible power that is there in the brain, and feed it with good things, intelligent things, and sit and talk with intelligent people only. This I wrote only yesterday, in fact. And I felt very nice about it. So I've shared it today with you all. Do like, subscribe my channel, Words of Wisdom, decoded by Anita Binepal, and please forward it to others. And I thank all of you who have been liking my videos so much. That encourages me. And thank you so much for watching. This is Anita Binepal from Mussoorie, and God bless you all.